This market just wants to continue running. How high can it go? We all know what's moving it: vaccine and stimulus. What should you do? Let me show you how to navigate this market right now. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our YouTube live stream, Trending Thursday. My name is Glenn Tompkins, Senior Instructor here at VectorVest. Always my pleasure to be here. If you can hear me, by all means, please respond in the affirmative, preferably with VV Nation. This is where it all started for VV Nation, right here on Trending Thursday, and now it's becoming a much more popular name. Would definitely love for you guys to put hashtag VVNation on your social media. Actually, on your social media, put the link to this live stream. Let the people in your circle know what you're doing to hopefully make money in the market so that they can get a piece of it too. You never know. You might help the next person make some money in the market, and they'll thank you. So put that out there. Also, I want you to probably put out hashtag keep your eye on the MTI. That's something else. Let people ask you, what does that mean? And then you can tell them what VectorVest tells you about the stock market and that the market is looking toppy and all of that thing. So I'm loving that all of the VV Nations are coming across the screen here. Everyone can see everybody else's chat. Someone said nice, the beat that Joey put up. I guess everybody was getting tired with mine. Joey did put up a good beat. I liked it. So the premiere of what was going on. All right. So a couple of things I want to get out of the way before we get started. One, don't forget we have our Tampa 2-day seminar coming up January 8th and 9th. If you haven't already subscribed to it or signed up for it, go to www.vectorvest.com/Tampa, and you can register for our 2-day seminar. It's going to be taking place at our training center here in North Carolina. We were going to be live and live streaming, but we are only doing the live stream at this time. If you don't want to miss this, you want to learn anything you want to know about VectorVest, whether you're a retirement-minded individual or a trader, this is a good place to learn a lot about the VectorVest software. We are still offering a special for the software, 99 cents to YouTubers, 99 cents for 30 days to get access to the VectorVest software. If you're brand new, please subscribe to the channel. All right, that helps us to grow the channel. All right, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, if you like the content today as we go along, don't forget and don't be afraid to hit or smash the like button. That's a good way to say it, Joey. Smash the like button. Talking to Joey on my right-hand side. He's riding side saddle with me. He is my producer. Say hi, Joey.
Hi, Joey.
There you go. He's the guy that's in the background making sure that everything is good to go. So again, thank you all for being here. We're going to get right into it. So Trending Thursday is all about stocks making the news. And we always start off with a market overview. What's going on in the market? Because no matter what, you need to know, is the market bullish? Is it bearish? Is it neutral? Is it toppy? Is it bottoming? All of those things need to come to your mind as to what's going on to be able to better make decisions in the market. So we're going to start off with our homepage and looking at our market overview. We start off there. This is the homepage of the VectorVest software. This is where all the magic begins. All right, as you open up the software, we say that it reads like the front page of your local newspaper, where market timing is always the headline story. And right now, our market timing gauge is all the way fully pegged in the green. Our guidance is the color guard is bullish. We do advocate buying safe, undervalued stocks that are rising in price at this time. We can go over to our quick list of all of the indices, the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P, and our VectorVest Composite are all in the green today. All of the major indices are hot and up. Well, not really hot, but they are up. Why? Because there's news. The news that's driving the market higher and higher and higher to all-time highs is the news on the vaccine and news on stimulus that's hopefully due to come out soon. That's where the bulls are deriving their power, their energy, and that's what's pushing the market higher and higher and higher. We keep getting closer to an idea that a stimulus package is going to come up. Hey, we're close. Oh, we didn't quite get there. Hey, we're close. Hey, we didn't quite get there. At some point in time, I think Christmas present for everybody should be stimulus. Right? People need money. We're looking at unemployment still going higher now. The story came out this morning that more and more people are filing for unemployment. They're not working. What are they supposed to do? To get money because businesses are closing and laying off people? They're applying for unemployment. So the market looked like it was trying to open up. Well, the economy looked like it was trying to open up. And now it looks like because of the spread of COVID again, that more and more businesses are going back through the shutdowns again. So this is a time where we do need stimulus to help our American people. So as I look at this homepage, that's what's going on. Our color guard, which represents 3 colors of a traffic light, we've got more yellow than anything. Even though it's okay to buy stocks, as a VectorVest perspective, we're letting you know to still be cautious. We have an indicator right here called the MTI, which looks at the underlying trend of the market, and currently the MTI is at a level of 1.68 on a scale cast between 0 and 2. When this indicator, the underlying trend of the market, gets above the value of 1.5 to 1.6, the market is at a level where it's looking for a top. The market has been toppy now for about a month. All right, and you always know what goes up must come down. At some point in time, the market's going to pull back. So from a market timing perspective, that's what's going on. It's okay to still buy stocks as long as the market is moving higher. Be careful due to all of the yellow lights in the color guard. And that's it in a nutshell. How do you manage your existing positions? Tighten stops. Before you go and buy into a new position, make sure the stock is rising on a rising day, number one. And number two, a lot of the trades you put on right now will be trades. They will not be longer term holds or swing trades right now. Not right now while the market's looking toppy. All right, so with that being said, let's get into the news that's moving the market. Let's move over into, let's just do it this way. If I do it this way, it comes up there, then it comes up here. Here's the first news. All right, the U.S., whoops, that's not what I want. We'll get to that. Yeah, I'm not ready to get to that yet. The December Fed meeting, which was yesterday, was set to focus on asset purchases, and the Fed and the Treasury were split over renewed emergency lending programs, which is interesting. This is Mnuchin, who's the Treasury Secretary, and of course Powell, who is the Fed chairman. And you know, you don't want them to be at odds with each other. They're supposed to be working in tandem to help the economy. The Fed's job is to make sure that jobs are in place and that interest rates are kept at a level needed for the economy to thrive. And then the Treasury is all about the spending of the money. Put those together, that helps to make up what should be done to keep America afloat. All right, so during the Senate Banking Committee hearing in early December, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin and Fed Chairman Jerome Powell disagreed on Mnuchin's decision to allow emergency Federal Reserve lending programs to expire. All right, so these people in way of trying to spur and keep the economy going are a little bit at odds, but you know something, it is what it is. We're going to let it play out. And I like the stern looks on both faces as you look at the story. But keeping that in mind, the Fed has already decided that they're going to keep rates still low. Even if the outlook gets better, they're still going to keep rates low. Why? Because as we start to raise rates, we got a lot of debt. When it comes time to pay back that debt, if we have higher rates, that's a lot of money to have to pay back. But that is a story for another time. My next story is still dealing with the economy. Vaccine boosts the Fed's confidence that the worst case outcomes can be avoided. So as the vaccine is coming into play, yes, More and more vaccines are starting to get available to the frontline workers, and I think to older people like Joey will start getting the vaccine. You going to get the vaccination? Joey says he's not going to get it. I'm kind of torn. I'm kind of torn on it. My wife's a respiratory therapist, so she's going to be one of those in North Carolina who will have an opportunity to get the vaccine as well. The choice is hers of what she wants to do. But if the vaccine is coming out, the Fed could feel a little bit more confident in its philosophies, its ideologies, its policies on what it wants to do. So as you scroll down, Federal Reserve officials have something new to talk about at their policy meeting this week. The good news is the COVID-19 vaccination. States and localities are imposing new restrictions on dining and other activities. Claims for unemployment benefits are rising, and the jobless rate fell in November for the wrong reasons. More workers stop seeking jobs. But the emergency authorization by the U.S. FDA, FDA of coronavirus vaccine developed by Pfizer with BioNTech, plus a second candidate from Moderna, and behind that, I believe will be Johnson & Johnson or AstraZeneca will probably be the third one. Also under review is a potential economic game changer. See that? Economic game changer because it could reduce the uncertainty of households and businesses and policymakers. So with the onset of the vaccine, even the policymakers, and that's what the story is all about, could feel a little bit more confident in regards to what's going on in the economy. And then let's go switch gears a little bit to the deal on the $900 billion COVID relief bill could come this morning. That was yesterday, all right? And they were pushing, and it didn't happen yesterday. Negotiators in Washington are close to an agreement on $900 billion COVID. The bill would leave out the sticking points for both sides, the GOP demand for liability protection and the Democrat demand for state and local aid. You know, I do have an issue with all of the money that's going out. It should be going out to the small businesses. The last time the relief went out, a lot of big businesses took the money. That they didn't need to. They could leave it for the smaller businesses that need the money to keep them from closing. That's just my extra 2 cents on that. The stimulus talks this week are adding ammo for the bulls, and that's what's helping to make the market run. Remember, I said the two things about what's making the market run is the vaccine and hopes for a stimulus, according to the Charge technical analyst Hale Stewart writes today. So these are the things that are moving the markets, especially in our markets overall. Keeping all of that in mind, let's go back into the software. So,
hey, move your almanac over, would you?
Move my almanac? Oh, is that better? You're welcome, Joey. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir? Okay, Joey's just being Joey. Let's get back into the software. Oops, that's not the one I wanted. Hold on. Where's the one I wanted? Oh, I don't know.
What was that you were on? All the way around.
All the way around? Next.
One more.
That one?
Attaboy.
All right, so from here, let's get into our watch list of stocks. So we know what the market is doing. We know what are the things that are moving the market. The two indicators that I utilize in our Trending Thursdays in our watch list for today are looking at the SPY, the S&P 500, and our indicator, the VectorVest Composite, the VVC. All right, here are the two indicators that we look at for tracking the market. The SPY for you non-VectorVest subscribers is a way of looking at the S&P 500. And for those who are VectorVest subscribers, we look at the VVC. Now, notice that the MTI, which can only be seen in the VectorVest software on the VectorVest Composite, the MTI, again, is at the level of where the market's looking for a top. Look what the market's doing. The S&P 500 still hitting all-time highs. I've got a close price here yesterday where the market closed, or the S&P closed. It gapped up today. A little bit of an indecision. That's called a doji, where the opening and close price are very close to each other. Today's open price on the spiders was at 371.94. Right now, it's at 372.05. About a 10.95, 10. Yeah, it's about a 11 cent rise overall for the day. That's it. So a little bit of indecision going into the latter part of the day, but the market overall is still hitting higher highs. Then we could put the relative timing, which looks at the short-term price trend of a stock, or in this case, the indice, is still in an uptrend but pulling back off of highs. The market, folks, is at a level of being high. That doesn't mean panic and sell all your stocks. It means to be vigilant and to be cautious in what you're doing. Let's take a look at the VectorVest Composite. Notice that the candle for that is a little different. Why? That S&P that we were looking at tracks 500 stocks, whereas this VVC tracks the movement of over 8,400 stocks. We always feel that it is a better representation of broad market movement. So again, the VVC can only be found in the VectorVest software. Nice open candle today, but look at the volume. Look at the volume overall as the market's moving higher. Is slowly but surely decreasing. Less people are being active on the move of 8,400 stocks. That's another sign that the market is looking toppy. It's getting tired. It's getting tired. So if nothing else, folks, manage your positions. Don't get blindsided, because all it's looking for now is a catalyst to move down. It really, really is. This has been long in the tooth. Nice bounce off a level of support on the composite at $49.25. We're looking at the 3 and the 8 exponential moving averages. Good level of looking at a trend in the market. Keep that in mind. This is not a time to go full bore, all in on stocks. Just be careful.
Yeah.